The final day of the scouting combine. Tackles, guards, centers, protectors, gents in the trenches.
A chance to look at the athleticism of these guys.
Parents are in the trenches every day, right?
I love it.
It's nap time. Everybody be quiet. Be quiet. That's a party in the back, right?
Darn right it is. Just talking about holding penalties, that's like discussing divorce at a wedding.
If that is the analogy, that means holding is on 50% of every snap. We've been having fun watching the offensive line group, or half of them, go through their paces today. Here's the final group: interior offensive linemen and tackles. Daniel Jeremiah getting ready to see this run. I mean, if they don't start running soon, I'm going to start talking about my shampoo and conditioning plan, and we don't want to do that. We are officially at the bottom of the barrel if that happens.
We're ready. Let's go. Let's get these guys out there a little bit. There's some really good linemen in this group.
And they are.
Gray Zabel's not going to run the 40. He is going to do the field workout.
Right.
He had a little bit of it was a groin or hamstring at the Senior Bowl, so won't see him run a 40. Meobou, Arman Meobou from Missouri, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big time athlete at that size. Here he is at right tackle. Some believe he'd kick inside the guard. I think with as big as he showed up here, and as well as we're going to see him move, he's going to hang out there at tackle. There's the off-the-ball quickness. His tape is excellent. Just understands how to play the game. He's young. He's another one, I believe, is 20 years old, as well as Will Campbell. Can cut guys off on the backside with his quickness and then out in space. And you'll see that as he runs, he can really get out and move for a guy who's 330-plus pounds. And when you show up on a comp with Jason Peters the career that he's had as a former undrafted tight end who ended up converting to be a tackle and have a legendary career, that's good company.
So Meobou is out there, in case in point, there he is, right there. Mark Gorsick is giving them his, I guess this is his 11th speech. More than that, actually, because I'm sure he did this with the special teams group that never makes it on the air when it's time to run.
But Mark's energy doesn't wane. He's out there still giving the same
Good for him.
passionate instructions.
Mm-hmm.
Just as you come up, I drag the foot. I'm cool with it. That's how you were taught. If you do stumble within the first 10 yards, I'm blowing the whistle. We don't want that. I am not perfect. I may miss it, okay? If you stumble within the first 10 yards, stop. Even if it's the first 15 you're trying to pull out of it, I'm cool with it. Walk back, get your composure.
He said stop almost the way Liam Cohen said Duval.
Same cadence.
Yeah. Stop.
This thing's for you, not for me. It's all about you. Don't do it to trick the drill. You're all trained professionals by now. Okay?
Boy, every type of facial hair is represented in this group.
We're going to break it down.
Or on top, too.
Break it down.
Let's go speed on 3, 1, 2, 3. Speed.
Speed indeed. Okay, let's go. Final 40s of this combine, and it's Meobou to kick it all
We're
off.
jumping right in here.
3 o'clock Eastern.
Well, he explodes out of his stance in pass protection. I'm curious to see if he explodes out here in this 40. He's in the mix to be the first offensive lineman off the board.
Is that correct?
He's very much in that competition.
Where would that happen?
Well, I mean, everybody's looking. I don't think it'll be up there where the Patriots are. That's an offensive line team, but I think the Chicago Bears could be a spot.
It's 10.
That's a good start. That is athletic.
Look at him go. Whoa.
4.91. You let out a primal scream when you do freaky stuff. That's what he did right there. That was fantastic.
And the fans here letting him hear it. It seemed like he let out a primal scream every 10 yards, and then the last 10 was just one long scream, and that's the way you run a 4.91 40.
Goodness gracious.
At that height and weight. Good Lord.
So we had that comp up with Jason Peters. Jason Peters was a 4.94. He just ran faster.
So he's got Jason Peters like numbers and metrics, basically.
Yeah, with a little tick better.
My gosh.
Like I said, he's in the mix to be the first offensive lineman picked.
Arman Meobou of Missouri. Now, Wyatt Milam's got to follow that.
It's a quieter run.
5.28.
A good number.
Mike McDaniel. There he is again. That's right, yeah. No, a little late, Mike. A little late. But better late than never. Always fun when Mike's involved.
It's Ratledge, the Georgia offensive lineman. Right guard for him.
There he goes. Tate Ratledge
with
great, the flow.
Great split, great time.
1.72 split, 4.97 for a guy who goes to his barber and says, "Give me the full Gundy." He's a man. He runs a 4.97 40. Look at that. Back and forth, right and left. And
I love the fact that the part is unaffected at the top.
Unaffected.
I mean, you're on the right, you stay on the right. You're on the left, you stay on the left. That's hair control.
Impressive hair control.
Jalen Rivers, big man.
There he goes.
A little bit faster as he went along there.
5.4 flat. Stacy?
Rich, if you and DJ want the secret to Tate Ratledge's mullet,
please.
I asked him, and he said he basically wakes up, washes it,
nice,
brushes it.
Good to know.
And then it kind of does its own thing back there some days. That's what he told me. But he basically just uses no product, shampoo and conditioner. And we told him, make sure you have some extra conditioner because DJ and Rich are really going to get after you tomorrow.
Well, here's the thing.
If you what do you do with all that extra time, Rich?
If you want to let him know, I used to wash, I used to brush, and then my hair did its own thing after that. So he should enjoy it, what he's got, while he has it.
He's had it for 5 years, Rich.
Bless him.
5 years he's rocked the mully.
Bless him. Caleb Rogers with a 5.12 and a salute. Yeah. He's on the phone. What do you mean I'm out of conditioner? What? Here you go.
That's the look of the face of somebody deciding whether or not to run another one.
He's got it. Come on. With that flow.
That's a big man here.
Jonah Savanaya of Arizona.
He is a big physical mauler at right tackle. A lot of people think he can kick inside and be a Mike Iupati style player. That's a great time.
Charles? Good 40.
That's excellent.
Charles?
Japan Bowl with his late father, Steve. But the question I have, DJ, is Cam Williams at the coming up. He's not going to run, but not a ton of starts. Is this kind of like who's the young man who came out of Georgia with Cincinnati now, playing the right tackle position? Not a ton of starts, but a lot of potential.
Yeah, I don't think he has quite that rare size that we had coming out of Georgia. Gosh, and the name is not in my brain right now.
That makes two of us, big boy.
But he was
Torricelli Simpkins the third with a 5.6 flat.
You're going to be running side by side.
That's my pace car, and I'll still need a start. By the way, that's why we haven't heard a thing from the truck right there, because they're all yelling at each other to get that for later.
Yeah, it was Mims, Amarius Mims, their CD, who the name that was eluding us. I think Mims. We talked about him being somebody who could compete in the WWE last year with that body type.
Gents, we have someone from Sac State up here now, Jackson Slater.
The Hornets, right?
Nice split.
Excellent.
Nice time.
Slater. He's a left guard there. Flashes some power.
Ozzie Trapillo coming up.
Slater, going back to him real quick, just lunging was an issue for him. Got a little too over-aggressive. I like Trapillo. CD, we were going with Havenstein, right, for our Trapillo comp?
Absolutely. It's almost a perfect comp. Both of them understanding where their quote-unquote weaknesses are and just not letting you get there.
It's a solid 10 time. I was function over fashion with him. It doesn't always look pretty, but he gets the job done.
All right. I'm going to ask for a simulcam. I want a simulcam of only guys with mullets who are running. That's what I want.
Nice.
A mullet cam. Here's what you missed while we were gone. Jalen Travis, Iowa State.
That's a big man. Almost 6'8", 339 pounds.
Good
and that's
Lord.
A fantastic time.
Xavier Truss. .526.
Not too shabby. Another big one there.
Carson Vincent.
This is a 6'7" alley here. 3 guys in a row over 6'7".
That is crazy.
He's running pretty good. Nice.
Okay, a 1-8 split right there for an Alabama A&M Bulldog. Jackson State coming now. Clay Webb. What county is Jackson State in? Jacksonville State. Okay, don't even go there. John Williams of Cincinnati. 1-8 split. Nickname of the conductor.
There you go.
No, it's not.
There you go.
I just made that.
I was going to go with a John L. Williams cut, but I think you probably went on that one.
I'm gonna, you know, I'll name him that. I don't know if he'll accept it. Jared Wilson, nice split, nice time, 4.9 flat. Ladies and gents, we got a new clubhouse leader.
Yeah, he's going to be a day 2 pick. He'll go in the second or third round.
Wow. Wyatt Milam.
It's Jared Wilson, one of the best centers in the draft class. Wyatt Milam's a nasty dude, man.
Looks like Meobou said I was just going to let the first one speak for itself. .528 is now 528.
Was it Costanza that said leave on a high note?
That's right. Flew all the way out to Ohio.
Look at these 10 splits up there. That's a bunch of good times.
Looks like Ratledge has listened to his agent, if that's who was on the phone.
Yeah, it was Duke Manningweather, who's trained a lot of these offensive linemen. He was on the phone with him, and they came to a collective decision there. That was good enough. Let's go have a good field workout.
Okay. Jalen Rivers. Let's improve on that 5.4 flat, sir.
Significantly.
Very much so. Fans gave it a nice round of applause. Stacy?
Rich, Jared Wilson, the center from Georgia, just ran that unofficial 4.90. He was a soccer player, actually, when he was a youngster. And obviously, he outgrew soccer and got a little big. But he said he always knew that his feet were quicker than other guys so that he could keep up with smaller guys. Really good, though, at the center position to have that soccer background.
Caleb Rogers.
That body control.
You know, I wonder what position do you play at soccer that you grow out of it and become an offensive lineman who runs a 4.9 flat?
Why, if you're that size as a little kid, you can cover up a lot of that goal.
Maybe so, right? We're seeing improved times here.
These are good times. This group's running really well. Caleb Rogers is a right tackle.
There he is.
Yeah, he's going to be ready to go, too. There's some of these guys that come in clear packaging, no assembly required.
There's the GM of the Bills, Brandon Bean. Here's Jonah Sabanaya. So there's a Sabanaya and a Tetaroa in Arizona. We're getting to the end of the combine, brother.
Yeah, anything you're throwing right now, I'm not picking up.
No, I'm just... It's just a lot of just a polysyllabic run here. Yeah. And an improved run. 4.95.
Yeah, again, that's why he's an intriguing player, someone who's played right tackle, but I think he's going to end up having a future inside at guard, and that movement and power is going to play really well. He washes guys down the line of scrimmage with that power.
All right, let's get an improved 5.6 time here. I'm with you, Torricelli. I'm with you. You don't want me with you. Let's go. Go. Run, Torricelli, run. Yes.
That's a huge improvement.
Big time. I like it.
Good for him, not for you.
It's fine. No, thank you, man. I'm nobody wants to run with me. Nobody.
What was the closest you got to? Like, who was it?
Oh,
was it Orlando Brown?
Mount Cody.
Oh, Terrence Cody. Yeah.
Mount Cody. BJ Raji was the first. Raji Island when he was here a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Trapillo with an improved time. Down to the final 40s.
Isn't Trapillo, is that where the bad guys were from in the Taken movies when he gets them to say the lines? Marco from Trapillo?
No.
Close?
I don't know what you're talking about. You need Charles's help here.
Yeah, Charles I guarantee he's got that in his back pocket.
Charles, do you have any help here? Any help?
I thought it was Tripoli.
There you go. Is that a place?
Yes, it is.
It is.
More likely to be Tripoli then. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We went a long way for it, but we found it.
I knew Charles would get me home. I just get the car out of the driveway and rely on Charles to get it back in the garage.
Charles's pop culture tracking data.
And we almost went a long way to Tipperary, right, Rich?
Okay.
I don't care what hotel you're in or how long your day's been. If that movie comes on, you're committed to watching it.
You're in.
Jalen Travis with a 5.15. Trapoya has been, Charlie Yook has now chimed in. It's really Trapoya from the movie Taken, which is what you're doing.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
We got there.
We're all correct.
It's a group. It's a team. This is a teamwork here.
Xavier Truss is trucking. Here we go. All
nice.
right. The very optimistic fans here are giving some attaboys to some big men finishing the 40-yard dashes here at the Combine.
I can promise you that in the stands here's a couple where the wife is saying this was pitched a little bit differently than what this is.
Yeah. That's it, Carson.
That is a long stride for Mr. Vinson.
Let's stick with run one. Let's get Clay Webb going. Oh, I don't know. Let's not. I'm just not saying it could be them.
That is the look of somebody who got tricked.
By the way,
I'm telling you.
Is this like a combine cam? Is that what's happening right now? It's a combine kiss cam. Is that what we've reached? Or kiss and make up cam is basically what you're saying.
That was, hey, you want to go watch some football today? And she said, sure, let's go. Let's go to the stadium. We got free tickets.
5-1-2, and then all of a sudden,
she's like, where's the pads?
They're watching a mirror drill. Like, what?
No, this is the long pole drill. This is what,
Nice. John Williams, the penultimate 40 at this Combine. He should play the Imperial March over his run here, you know?
Sweet.
Here we go. Yes. Drafted by the Patriots, he can bring some pop to Boston. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I am really running out of steam here.
He's going to stick with the second score.
He shall. Good use of score. Jared Wilson. Can we finish with a sub-4.940 from a big offensive lineman? Can we have that massive finish here at the Combine? I'm setting the stage, Daniel. What do you think? Yes or no?
Edge of my seat, yes.
Okay. No pressure. Go, Jared. Go.
Popped up a little bit.
Yes!
Look at that.
What a finish!
That a baby. 4.84 is cooking.
Oh, I thought he was about to do a cartwheel. That would I thought that we were about to see that.
Look at it. He's got some Georgia teammates celebrating with him, too.
That's right. Yeah, full mullet celebration.
The Bulldogs. We got to put him side by side with Jordan Davis and some of the Bulldogs.
That's right. Let's do it. We've got time on our hands. We're waiting for the on-field drills. What a big finish that was. Fantastic. Remember, we loved that last 40.
Maybe he'd like another crack at it here.
That's right. Get out there.
That is awesome.
Fun stuff.
Look at that. That's it, right?
Wow.
That's the list. Holy
Campbell
cow, Jack.
and Meobou from this year's class joined Tristan Wirfs and future first ballot Hall of Famer Trent Williams with the metrics that they bring with a 30-inch vert and a sub-5 40-yard dash. Jared Goff, Meobou, and Jameis Winston.
Oh.
Meobou and Jabu. Does Jabu wins?
There will be no W's eaten in this one. I can tell you that right now.
Jared Goff is going to beat him. All right.
That's one of the few times we've seen a quarterback win in these things.
There you go.
Nice.
Wilson, a 4.84 unofficial is the final 40. NFL Scott.